Hello everyone. I'm Ariana Sumoto, and welcome back to more Grim Fandango. So last episode we left off with Glottis bouncing up and down on top of his car, in his car. He just bopping away. But we're gonna go down and talk to him.
I wish Glottis would hide that thing. Glottis, you gotta hide that car.
No, all right. Just give me a few more minutes in the driver's seat here.
Oh, poor Glottis. He just wants to hang out in his baby. Alright, let's go inside. Ooh, look who that is. I'm sure some of you may recognize him. Let's take a look.
All these doors have numbers and pictures of food on them. What's number 22?
Lengua.
Wow. It's been a long time since I had a tongue.
So...
Hey, how do you open these?
You wait till we start serving. That's how.
Oh, right then. Let's go take a look.
I hate the way mustard spouts get all crusted like that.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people
This
with
guy
that
looks
same pet
familiar.
peeve.
Mr. Flores, I'm ready to take you now.
Manny Calavera. Is that you? Didn't you used to be taller?
I'm here to reclaim that walking stick.
I broke it over the head of some hideous monsters in the forest.
I'm looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
Well, no one's come through town by that name, and you can take it from me. I, too, am looking for someone, so I watch the comings and goings around here very carefully.
Oh. Who are you looking for?
Who are you looking for?
Well, if you must know, it's about my wife. I got word that she passed away not long after I, and that she too was crossing the land of the dead on foot. It is said that all lost souls come to Rubacava, so I came here to wait for her.
Interesting. You must love her very much, Celso. How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you? I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like? Well, I better go see how my other clients are doing.
You must love her very much, Celso.
Yes, this is true. Of course, she also has all of my money.
Yes, understandable.
How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you?
Oh, Manny. If she had arrived here first, surely she would have waited for me.
I guess it depends on the woman and the relationship.
I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like?
Oh, here. I got this from the DOD and made copies to hand out. Isn't she something?
She must have been beautiful with skin.
Weren't we all?
So, know a good place to stay in town?
What's your price range?
Somewhere around the high end of nothing.
Then maybe, young man, it's time you started thinking about a job.
Makes sense.
Can you get me a job here?
Have any skills?
Sales?
Well, that does qualify you for a certain position, but we only have one mop. I'm sorry, Manuel. I've got to get this place ready to open.
Right. I'll let you know if I see your wife.
She'll be the one asking for her beloved Celso.
Yep. You know, I wonder if I could still talk to him. Let's see.
Are you sure I can't sleep in the back?
There's only room for one.
Aw, you don't want a bunkmate? Sad times. Let's go over here. It's pretty foggy over here, though.
Ooh,
Tourists.
I knew that was going to happen.
You gotta watch your step around here, stranger. Rubacava ain't the quaint little port town she used to be. Well, hell, looks like there's a new vessel in town. Pardon me whilst I go check her out.
Aw, look at Manny. He's just shivering. Must have been very cold. Go down.
Well, actually, it's mostly stock with a few mods here and there.
So, would those be glass packs I'm hearing, or turbos?
And they're just gonna sit here and talk.
Gladys, you gotta hide that car.
In a minute, Manny. I'm talking to Mr. Dockmaster here.
Just more excuses.
There was this one high-pitched whine it was making. Really grating noise, you know? And I searched and searched, but I couldn't find the source of the noise until we pulled in here.
Was it the blower?
No, it was Manny screaming in the back like a cat tied to a cruise missile.
That's a good one.
Hola.
Hey, Manny, Dockmaster Velasco here says he's got a place we can dry dock the bone wagon for a while.
Oh, yeah. We can't leave a beauty like this out in the fog, or her chrome will get pitted.
Pitted? Did you hear that, Manny?
You folks gonna stay in Rubacava for a spell?
Yes.
We're here looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
I'm not too good with names. Did she have any distinguishing marks or a tattoo?
Not that she showed me.
Well, like I said, I'm as good with names as you are with the fog.
I might be here a while. Is there any work in this town?
Well, there's lots of work down at the docks, but it's all union work. And I just don't see you in that union.
How do you get around here with all the mist?
When you've strolled these docks as long as I have, Pilgrim, you know where you are by the smell of the sea, by the sound of the lonely foghorn, by the icy touch of the cold, salty air.
Wow. Manny, could I have an eye patch?
Can I just ask, what is under the eye patch? Because I know it's not an eye.
Oh, well, when I was alive, I had an eye patch like this. This one's just for the phantom pain. And that one eye socket used to scream like a banshee when the trade winds blew, so I plugged her.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
So rude, Gladys. So rude.
You sure a woman named Mercedes Colomar never came through this town?
She might have. I don't know. I told you the first time, I'm no good with names.
I see. Well, let us show him this picture. Beautiful with skin. I am suspect. I want to look at it, though, first in my inventory.
It's Celso's wife. Actually, I don't think skin would help. Ever seen this woman?
Oh, if this is the woman you're looking for, take my advice. Forget about her. She sailed out of here weeks ago in a cozy portside cabin built for two. And she wasn't alone.
How dare!
How do you know she sailed out of here? I don't believe it.
It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it. Here, look it up in my port log if you want it in writing. 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday. Ticket for two, paid in full. I cracked the champagne on the bow myself.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
I waved to her from the docks as she sailed out of port, and I never saw her again.
What was her name?
The SS La Mancha was her name, but don't make me talk about her, because I just can't do it.
Oops.
You sure a woman named Mercedes Colomar never came through this town?
She might have. I told you the...
I wonder if I can get that again. I want to know.
Forget about her. It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it.
Sorry about that, guys. That was my bad. Could always try pausing it to see what he said. Maybe I'll like take a picture of it in editing and put the picture in like the middle of it, like give it a little space of for a chance for you guys to read it. I'll see what I can do about that. If I did that, you would have seen it by now. So.
How about in the attic?
That's the boss's office. You can sleep there when you're the boss.
I could sleep out here on the counter.
Our customers may all be dead, Manny, but we still care about hygiene.
Oh, I see.
Maybe I should place a personal ad.
I tried it, believe me. It attracts the wrong kind of women.
Maybe I should place a personal ad.
I tried it, believe me. It attracts the wrong kind of women.
I could sleep under the sink in the kitchen.
The rats would steal your toes in your sleep.
Ew.
Look, I need a job and I need a place to stay.
I told you, you can have mine when I'm done waiting for my wife.
Well, wait no longer.
Velasco's logbook says Celso's wife took a bunk with a hunk.
Oh.
Celso, your wife sailed out of here 2 months ago with another man.
Shame.
It's all in there.
Oh, Manny, is there a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her, Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after her. You take over my job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy too.
Very fitting music. One year later. Ooh la la. So fancy.
Hey, boss. You gonna come downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
Woohoo!
Well, looks like a
Look at
quiet
that.
night in old Rubacava.
Look at her walking away. Well, let's go back inside. Let her just walk away. How dare. Come on, let me in. There we go. Salmon.
My wartime communications from Salvador. He's been sending me messages like this for the last year.
Agent Calavera, I have word that you arrived in Rubacava safely. This is great news, as your service to the LSA may now continue. I am pleased to report the successful hatching of the eggs you liberated. The hatchlings, which Eva has named Manny and Meche, are quite healthy and eager to serve our cause. With luck,
Yay.
my next letter will be borne to you across the sky by these young gossamer wings of truth. For the revolution, Salvador Limones.
I'm not done reading it yet, but maybe later.
It's nice to have them. Salmon.
Ah, Lady Luck.
Leader, Noir Perrimanque, number 2. 2 is the winner. Your chips, monsieur.
Merci.
Ah. You cheating. Cheesiness. Well, let's go. Oops. No. At least he's got a place to sleep.
Ah, to sleep. Perchance to have nightmares about spiders and beavers. Can't. What if Meche makes her big arrival and I sleep through it?
So you just never sleep again?
Looks like Lupe's been in the sugar again. Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny. I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say, yes, I think tonight's the night. Well, you could be a little bit more encouraging. Nothing. You're supposed to tell me to get over it.
You're supposed to say, yes, I think tonight's the night.
Yes, I think tonight's the night that you finally go nuts from waiting for the grand entrance of Ms. Mercedes Calamar.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Yes, I think tonight's definitely the night.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
Mm-hmm. Because it's not.
Bogan coming yet?
Yeah, he's down at the casino, probably enjoying his usual lucky streak.
Greed. Embezzlement. Awful.
How's the flow tonight?
We're dead tonight, Manny. Everybody's back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino. The casino's hopping. Why is it that all the people who don't go home are the same people who just love to gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
Everything okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything's in order. It's beautiful. I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool. Want to hear about it?
Okay, tell me all the details about your new coat check system.
Yay! Okay, I found all these plastic tiles in the back, left over from the automat, and guess what? They all have numbers on them. So what I'm doing is, I give one to everyone who checks a code in and... Manny, you're not even listening to me. I go to all this work organizing your coats, and you don't even care.
Lupe.
Forget it. Don't pretend to care.
No, I want to hear.
Hup. Oh, I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
Aw, poor Lupe.
Please, tell me all about your new coat check system, really.
Don't patronize me, Cal.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
Whee!
Hello, Manny.
Hola. I guess Gladys is good at anything that uses keys. Quiet night, huh, carnal?
Day of the Dead ain't good for business, Chief. But last night, remember last night, Manny? Oh, wait!
Sounds like it would have been a nice thing to see.
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, you know, love song for a special lady.
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part. Bone wagon.
I like it.
Bone wagon? It's a little bit... I'm not even gonna say. It's awful.
You think she'll come in tonight?
Who, my special lady?
No, Meche.
You know what, Manny? I think she will. I got a feeling tonight's the night.
That's good to know.
You know, when we leave, I'm actually gonna miss this place.
Aw, Manny, why can't we just stay here? We got our fancy club. We got 3 squares a day. Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
Gladys, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've got to find Meche and help her. Because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
Well, I'll let you get back to practicing.
I don't need to practice, man. I'm good.
Oh, Gladys. He's such a good friend.
Marillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes. Nothing but the best for my customers. My rich customers.
And I'm
Yes,
gonna
I
take
better
it.
take this with me. For safekeeping.
Gonna
Well,
have
maybe
it
just a
drink.
sip.
Yay! We're just gonna stand here for a second. Burp! And did you see you burped up the gold flakes?
Chowchilla Charlie in his regular booth. Police Chief Bogan, Rubacava's finest. You know, some people say you should always walk away from the table when you're on a winning streak.
Oh, yes, but I'm feeling extra lucky tonight.
Mm-hmm. Do you notice how it's the finest is in like quotation?
An honest roulette croupier is hard to find, and guys like this, even harder.
Number 2, 2 is the winner. Your chips, monsieur.
Do you recognize the voice?
Everything okay down here?
I'm going to need some more chips if Monsieur Lucky does not call it a night soon.
This must be my lucky day.
Mm-hmm.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il
My
vous
bread
plaît.
and butter. Thrill-seeking rich folk with a poor grasp of statistics and probability.
Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen,
nice.
please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed.
Mind if I sit down, Charlie?
Of course not, Manny. I mean, it is your club, right?
Right. So what are you doing in it? Didn't I tell you not to come back until you can pay your bar tab?
Oh, or they kicked me out of that cat track for printing fake betting stubs. So now I have to come here, Manny, which I love,
But you still gotta pay your tab.
How did you print fake betting stubs?
With this. Isn't she beautiful? The last time I was incarcerated, I shared a cell with the most dishonest con man I ever met. He was strictly small time, and I managed to steal this from him quite easily.
Thanks. You never know when this may come in handy.
Hey, give that back to me, Manny.
Maybe once you settle your bar tab, eh, Charlie?
That's fair.
Manny.
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing. Anything.
So can you make passports?
Manny, you still think like a living man in so many ways. No soul needs a passport. We are all citizens of the same nation, and our king rides a pale horse.
So no passports.
No, that little hologram is so tricky, you know?
How about driver's licenses?
Sure. Just, give me a recent picture, $50 in, about 2 weeks, okay?
When I think of something I need, I'll come back.
I'm not a wishing well, Manny.
Why aren't you over at the roulette tables?
The roulette is for lonely widows and Frenchmen. Why don't you get some slot machines, Manny? Everybody, old women, little children, they all love slot machines. And I have a system, an infallible system for beating them.
Well, then why would I get a slot machine so you can just clean me out? That's just silly.
I'll think about it.
I can tell when you're just humoring me, you know?
I think slot machines attract an undesirable element.
Oh, well, we're all undesirable, Manny.
Yeah, but your credit's no good to boot. All my friends are lonely widows and Frenchmen.
Except me, Manny. I'm here to keep you sane.
But you're not a friend.
Tell me your system, Charlie.
I can't tell you my secrets, just this. You have to become one with the bandit, Manny. You have to get inside the machine and make it want to pay.
On second thought, stay away from my roulette tables. That's a nice suit. Where'd you steal it?
Manny, if you learn to play the odds like Chowchilla Charlie, then maybe you too can have a suit this fine someday.
Well, I've got a club to run, so...
Oh yes, please, Manny. Get on with your glamorous life.
What a... Ugh. I don't like him. I don't like him. Chowchilla Charlie. Well, let's go over here. Head out the club. Calavera Cafe. Ooh.
Meche?
Manny, help me. I've been lost for so long. Why didn't you look for me?
I did. You ran off. Why?
Because you said I was no good. I've been all alone in the world for a whole year. And it's all because of you!
Ooh. When I was younger, that bird thing freaked me out. Oh no, Meche! She's being dragged away by Dom. How dare the SS Lambada. Meche! How dare! Just whips a champagne bottle at his head. So rude.
This gonna be an annual thing with you, Manny? Every Day of the Dead, you toss your bones into the drink and I fish 'em out?
I don't plan to be around that long, Velasco. As soon as I find out where that ocean liner's going, I'm after it.
Ho ho! That ship's going to Puerto Zapato. That's the other side of the world. Ain't no ships going out that way but the old limbo here, but...
But nothing. If the limbo's my only hope, then I'm already on board.
Well, good luck, son. That's all I got to say.
Understandable. Let's take a look at the moon. Moon with a skull on
It
it.
shone pale as bone as I stood there alone, and I thought to myself how the moon that night cast its light on my heart's true delight, and the reef where her body was strewn.
That's a very nice poem.
Together this time. It shone pale as bone as I stood there alone, and I thought to myself how the moon that night cast its light on my heart's true delight, and the reef where her body was strewn.
Beautiful. Salmon.
It's locked.
I know, I locked it.
I like him.
That dock master Velasco is one salty old bag of rope.
You should see his wife.
All right, so I'm ready to sail.
On what?
On the limbo, man. Let's go.
Manny, the Limbo's not a passenger ship. She's small cargo, son. And every hand on board works.
Yeah.
What are your skills?
Sales and restaurant management.
Oh, hey, there is one opening on the Limbo's crew.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the engine room. And your buddy Glottis would be perfect for it, but he'd have to get his own tools.
Okay, if I could Glottis some tools, can we board?
He can, yes. No offense, Manny, but there's just no place for you aboard the Limbo. She's fully manned already. In fact, her whole crew's on board, ready to sail at dawn. Except for that one guy.
Who's the one guy who hasn't boarded yet?
Yeah, well, Seaman Naranja's a little late, but he'll be here before they sail.
Naranja.
What job did Naranja have?
He ran the galley.
Aha! Restaurant management.
Yeah, it's similar to what you're doing now. Except the fish is fresher on the Limbo.
What if Naranja doesn't show up? I can fill his spot, right?
Manny, you're not even in the Maritime Union.
I know that, and you know that, but we're two guys who can keep secrets, right?
Glottis is exempt, but the captain will ask for your card. And if you don't have one, they'll serve you to the sharks like chum. And what's worse, I'll get fined. That's a tough union, boy, and I don't mess with them.
Sad times.
So let me get this straight. If I get Gladys some tools,
Then I can get him a job on the limbo.
and if Seaman Naranja doesn't show up for work,
But he will,
and I get a Maritime Union card,
which you'll never get.
then I can sail on the limbo in the morning.
Sheesh. I guess so.
What kind of tools does Gladys need?
Authentic CB equipment only.
Understandable.
Where do I get authentic CB equipment?
Why don't you ask a CB? Afraid of getting stung?
Where do you think Naranja is?
Probably home selecting recipes for the trip.
Sure.
What's going on in that bottle? A tugboat?
This happens to be a perfect scale replica of the SS Lumbago. I'm just having a little trouble getting the walking beam to fit in the neck here.
That's funny, because a lumbago is usually more of a problem in the lower back than the neck.
Yeah,
Nothing. I better go finish packing.
Aye, you do that, son.
Yeah.
The SS Limbo needs a little TLC.
Yeah, it's a little rusty. Very interesting setup, though. Well, let's go this way. Let's go in the blue casket.
Blue casket. Just doesn't have the zing of Calavera Cafe, you know?
And what's the blue all about? Oh, blues. Right, forgot. Salmon. Salmon.
Hey, look. Deadbeats. Hi, what's your name?
So rude. Just ignoring people.
More hip cats. Hi, what's your name? Crazy.
But don't you see, when the government fades away, so will our troubles.
Ah, nonsense. We will always need some armed force to fight off the return of capitalism.
That sort of fascist thinking is as dead as you are, comrade. When we get rid of all the guns, that's when people will begin to self-police. And the public opinion alone will keep them from committing crimes.
Hola, trust funders.
Hey, look who's making the scene. It's Manny Calavera, the up, the down, the backside of the nouveau riche.
Beat it, dinner jacket. We're talking about things you wouldn't understand, like truth and beauty.
Truth and beauty, my butt. Let's see how you like these apples. You know what? First, before I do that, I wanna.
Labor organization and revolt made easy.
Interesting.
Hey, can I borrow this book?
Why? So you can freak out our plans for organizing labor and go rat us out to your pal Chief Morgan?
Hey, I'm just looking for something to read on the can, all right?
No dice, Cumberbund.
Well, how about these apples? With
Hey,
your
did I ever tell
revolutionary
you guys that you
buttholes.
remind me of my friend Salvador Limones?
Salvador Limones is a fairy tale, a spook story the man tells the masses as he puts them to sleep.
Idiot! Salvador Limones is a very real and a very great, great man.
He also writes a mean letter.
What is this? I, Salvador Limones, salute you, Manuel Calavera?
A great ally in this noble revolution.
You really know Salvador Limones? What's he like?
Why didn't you tell us you were a freedom fighter, Manuel?
I can't talk about my underground gig, man, where I put the whole scene in Dangerville.
Wow, heavy.
Hey, I've got a split, so, Viva la revolucion.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Now they're my friends.
Hey, did I ever tell you guys that you remind me of my friend Salvador Limones?
We hear you, Daddy.
Yeah.
Would you cats mind if I dug on this book for a while?
Knock yourself out, brother.
Yoink. Thank you. And we'll go this way.
Lola?
Lola!
What are you doing here? This crowd doesn't go much for souvenir pictures, except maybe of Lenin.
Shh! Manny, I'm on a stakeout. I'm gonna prove to Maximino once and for all that Olivia's no good for him.
Still hung up on Max, eh? Take my advice, Angel. Forget about him. He's a gambling racketeer.
Like you.
Oh, that hurts, baby.
Hey, shh! Here they come.
Come on, sugar. How about a kiss for the road?
Oh, ick. Don't let me down, Nick. You're a lawyer. You're not supposed to have feelings.
I don't, but I know a good tart when I see one. Hey! If Maximino sees that, we're going to end up in matching terracotta pots.
Don't be silly. He wouldn't hurt me. He loves me.
What a terrible woman.
Manny, at last we're alone. Tell me, how are the bourgeoisie?
Fine. How's Max?
Oh, Gramps, don't start.
What are you doing with a snake like Nick?
I'd lay it on you, Manny, but I don't think you'd get it.
Messing around with your boyfriend's lawyer is pretty dangerous.
Oh, maybe I was wrong. You do get it.
Oh, so she's one of those women who are attracted to dangerous, power-hungry, awful people. Guess takes one to know one, though.
I'm a little worried about Lola.
That's because she's doomed, Manny. She fell in love with Maximino. That's the one mistake I never made.
You think Nick would hurt her?
Only if he finds her, and take it from me. He's not good at finding things.
That's not appropriate.
Open mic night seems like a big hit.
It always takes those timid souls a while to get up the nerve.
A little dark in here, don't you think?
Dark and cold, like the hearts of men.
I think yours is the coldest heart here.
You know, I'm thinking of buying this place.
Really? I thought about buying yours for a while, but then I just decided to ask my boyfriend Max to buy it for me.
Sorry if you hear the chittering. My kitty sees a bird. So she's chittering in the kitchen. And then my other kitty's just watching the bird all quiet. Like, I think he's probably, like, you've probably heard him jumping up in the window a lot. He's probably going to jump up in the window again and scare it away.
You can have it. I'm leaving town.
Manny, you sound so exciting all of a sudden. Why are you leaving town?
I'm chasing a woman I met once and can't forget.
Chasing a woman I met once and can't forget.
Well, I have a poem I wrote just for you. Pay attention because it's pretty short. Here it goes.
Maybe it would help if you went up there and started things rolling.
Oh, Manny, read poetry in my own club? That would be like this whole place was just a big temple set up to worship me.
Oh, come.
Okay. Alive, we slept. Life's just some rapid eye movement. In a warm, cozy bed. Buried, we wake. The flesh dream is over, Daddy. Now that we're all crazy dead.
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
Well, catch you later, hip chick.
Keep practicing that lingo, man. You'll get it.
For now, I'm gonna go over here and do my own little speech.
Testing. Testing.
So what is up with airplane food anyway?
Is he trying to be funny?
I mean, it's so small and not that good.
There's nothing funny about being dead, comrade.
Life is pain, death is worse. My funny bone must have fell off in the hearse.
Good evening. I like to read a poem. The cracks in my skull.
Hurting. Wallow.
I reach out. I crave disappointment.
Break the mirror with your silence.
Eating only spiders and leaves.
For what purpose? The end.
We hear you, Daddy.
It's a little unusual.
Well, catch you later, hip chick.
Keep practicing that lingo, man. You'll get it.
Just a dab will drop you. Hey, man, you didn't see me put the secret ingredient in these coffin shooters, did you?
Relax. Olivia stole the recipe from me in the first place.
Yeah, she steals from the rich and gives to me to poor.
Coffin shooters. I wonder what the secret ingredient is. Some type of soap or rat poison? Salmon?
The sink is full of dirty hookah water.
Ew, hookah water. Wait, what's that? Let's look at that.
Nothing in the dishwasher.
Ah. I see. Interesting. He looks at him like, was not expecting that. Alright, let's head out. Now, if you asked Olivia to do another poem, she does the poem you just did. Like, she just repeats everything you just said. So, oh well. Let's go up, 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 up. And let's go back up here. And into our cafe. Right down here. Go back down. Slide. Let's go talk to Gladys. Gladys.
I just had a run-in with Domino and Meche. We're leaving town.
What? What? How?
Domino's got Meche. We're going after them tonight.
What should I do?
Just sit here until I get a boat.
Sit here. Check. Okay.
Sounds good.
I know it.
Yeah, Gladys likes it. He likes to sit. But that's going to be it for this episode. We'll continue with the story in the next one. Now that we've got hit with a champagne bottle, Meche threw at her head. So, thank you all for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and always remember, friends don't let friends throw champagne bottles at each other's heads.